My name is Larry Hayes. I'm Base's dad.
And I'm Cheryl Hayes, Base's mom.
We adopted her in Albania when she was 3.
She had been in an orphanage for 3 years, so she had kind of a rough start. We knew that she had some disabilities, some delay, but we didn't know what it was. And it took us a while when we got home. Finally, it's like, we need to face this. This is what it is. She did have autism. The challenges of having a child with special needs, it's pretty huge. It's pretty daunting.
My name is Stephen Schaefer, and I'm Ames' dad.
And my name is Maggie Schaefer, and I'm Ames' mom. I will never forget the day we found out his diagnosis because things had just shut down. It was March of 2020, and so we had just gotten the stay-at-home order. So we were all home, which ended up being a blessing, in retrospect.
We were grateful, actually, that we had a few months to kind of figure that out before he came, and not everybody gets that time.
We had taken a test for Down syndrome. We got a call from the doctor. So I was really shocked at the news, and at the time I thought, 100% of my time was going to be going to caring for a kid with very significant needs. It was a lot to take in at the time.
The more that we processed through that, we realized that a lot of that was fear. Some of that fear is selfish, and then I think a piece of that fear is also for your child, who you don't know how they're going to be accepted in the world.
We had been told by a professional in Albania that she probably could not learn, and we didn't buy that for a minute.
She did have a hard time in adjusting socially in Albania, and she was trying from the get-go.
And I was still teaching full-time at that time, and Larry's a freelance editor, and I don't know how we would have made it through many, many years without the help of Respite.
We found out about Respite and then started learning more about what exactly the caregivers here do. It became this amazing resource that we could not only be confident that he was getting the kind of care that we could provide him, but that it would actually be much more than we were able to give him.
What she got when she got here to Respite was a whole world of socialization skills and experiences.
We found out about Respite because we had a niece who came to Respite.
That first arrival here, I do remember the generalized feeling of warmth and welcome and caring.
She loved coming here, so an overnight to her was an adventure, and to us it was just a huge time of freeing that we could do something either that we needed to or we wanted to or that we needed to do with our son.
Respite really keyed into that. We had to give some attention to him.
At other places where there's more kids or more neurotypical kids, he might be more likely to get stuck in a bouncer most of the day because it's easier,
And we just loved that they were engaging with him as this individual with agency and with wants and desires. And it's so clear that they see him.
He's super smiley when we drop him off. He reaches out to whoever's there to pick him up. And he always seems happy when we come pick him up, like he's had a great day. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Sarah Rafato, and I work at Respite Care. My brother Daniel, he's 3 years older than me, and he has autism. He started going here when he was younger. One of my favorite memories is coming to pick Daniel up after gymnastics and seeing him so happy to be playing with his friends. As a sibling, it's great to know that my brother had a place other than home to be treated like family. It just felt like a safe place for him to be, and he enjoyed it a lot, and he just was happy and made so many friends. I chose to work at Respite Care because I knew some of the staff, and it was also nice to just help other families out like mine. It can be challenging working at Respite Care sometimes, but knowing that me and my coworkers have each other's back, I know there's nothing we can't accomplish together. Now that I work here, I get to see that same smile I saw on my brother's face. It really brings me joy.
Hearing how they were really supporting him to learn how to sit properly, that's been really special and important to us. I also remember hearing about how he was enjoying the therapy dogs that come on occasion. I hadn't really noticed that before until I'd seen that in his report, and so that was pretty special to see how much he loves animals. I like thinking of him getting exposure to those kinds of things when he's here.
We see Respite as a part of our future for as long as they'll let us keep coming here. We realize Respite is a very special resource that a lot of places don't have access to. But they see the things that he gets excited about and love him in a way that they want him to thrive and be joyful.
What's in place here is phenomenal and such a gift to families to meet just really tough challenges in life. And so when she turned 21, her last day here, she was going to be sad to not come. But she said, well, I'm off to the world and Respite has a big tear on it. And we just kind of, I mean, we had some tears ourselves that she couldn't come anymore, but a real part of her life here.
I do miss Respite Care. And my favorite thing about Respite Care is all my friends. Brett, Joe Roberts, Gavin Miller, Joe Lovato, and Patrick Ham and Todd Slaughtered, Angie, Randy Chapman, and Ryan Norton. They're my old friends from the old house. I have special great memories here.
Thank you for doing this work. It takes a very special person.
The organization does things on a level of excellence that is unusual, I feel. We feel honored to be a part of this family.
This was a safe, secure, happy place with wonderful people.
It's not only helpful very practically, but also it gives you hope for the rest of the world, that there's more people like that out there who will continue to love and support your son throughout his life.
Thank you to all of you. All of you.